it is. This is it, baby! Woohoo! Yeah! Hello and welcome to DesertTrippin. Today we're in a place I've wanted to visit for a long time. The Noah Purifoy Outdoor Desert Art Museum. But before we go in, let me tell you a few things about the man who created this place and all the amazing work inside. To know the story of the artist Noah Purifoy, you have to start here in Watts, California, because it was here in 1966 that Purifoy broke out as an important black artist of the civil rights era. A few years earlier, Purifoy had been named a founding director of the Watts Towers Art Center, a beautiful complex sitting on the same strip of land next to Simon Rodia's famous towers. When the Watts riots broke out in 1965, it was very troubling to Purifoy, who had lived his whole life trying to promote social justice and racial equality. He and fellow artist Judson Powell scoured through the charred remains of the uprising, collecting materials to be used in a powerful art exhibit titled 66 Shades of Neon. In the late 70s, Purifoy left the art world to join the newly formed California Arts Council, returning 17 years later to Los Angeles to focus on his artwork again at age 70. But LA was very expensive, and Purifoy soon found himself struggling financially. It was then, in 1989, that his longtime artist friend Debbie Brewer offered him a place to live and work, rent-free, in the town of Joshua Tree, California. So Purifoy came here. And for the next 15 years, he created his last major art pieces, over 100 large installations in the open-air gallery. Now, I've never been here before, but I did do a little research. Not that much, because I didn't want to be too influenced by what the critics had to say. I think we should just go inside and look around with an open mind, shall we? Oh my God. Hey! Hello, are you Noah Purifoy? Are you Noah Purifoy? Oh my God, look at you. I love you. So Purifoy came here to the Mojave Desert to live out his final years, pursuing his dream of creating art without the burdens of a materialistic society. I think his artist friend Debbie Brewer granted him this land, and he actually died here. I think in 2004, he was living in a trailer, and a lit cigarette caused the whole trailer to go up in flames, and he died in his sleep, they say. Although it's hard to sleep with a fire going on around you. If this is where you died, Noah, thank you for leaving all this cool shit for us. This is the backside of shelter. This would be a good example of how nature and the elements play an active role in Noah Purifoy's work. Purifoy believed that nature was a partner in the creative process. Heat, light, wind, rain, cold. The elements played an active role in the execution of his artwork. This might be my favorite piece, although I haven't seen everything yet. I think it's called No Contest, and it shows a bicycle going uphill, and the other bicycle is upside down, not going anywhere. I wonder if he was making a statement about unfairness in the world. I saw images of it when they took it down and reassembled it in a museum setting. It took on a very special appearance there, but I gotta say, it feels right here. It probably missed its Joshua tree. This is a cool Joshua tree. Noah probably really loved this piece because he put it right by the coolest Joshua tree on the property. No Contest by Noah Purifoy. I got to stop and say that this cactus is actually very cool. Even though Noah didn't build it, he probably walked by it a million times. Wonder how many times he poked himself on it. That looks like a, what is that? Not sure. Oh, this guy here is kind of cool. Let's see what that's called. Hold on. Again, building shit with other people's trash. People are checking out that area, so I'll come back later. COVID is still a thing. What's this? Look at that. I guess he had a sense of humor after all, huh? Okay, we'll walk through here. So cool when you can walk into art and interact with it. You see how the elements have definitely weathered this place. It's meant to be that way. 6 stalls, no waiting. So we got this far before. The wind cries Mary. So I'm not sure where his trailer was. Poor guy. This looks like one of those desktop things that just keeps bouncing. It's connected, so you can't. Oh, these are bowling balls. That's a cool thing. Somebody must have given him a shit ton of bowling balls. This kind of reminds me of San Francisco in a way. Golden Gate Bridge with one extra tower in the middle. Then you come over to here and you go, okay, so what happened with this shit? Why didn't this make the cut? You know? More bowling balls. Noah Purifoy, a man who loved bowling. I'm sensing a theme here. That reminds me, I gotta take a dump. No, I didn't. Sage and Sage Avenue. Wonder if this is real, or if this is art. So we're having a good day so far. We're finding great art. Really channeling the spirit of Noah Purifoy, reacting to some of his work here. Bunch of legs and shoes. What's this? Yucca Trail and Hanford Avenue. Now, are these real signs? Okay, which way to go? Let's go over here. This reminds me of a straitjacket. What were you thinking, Noah, here? Or were you just creating? Let's see what we got here. This is reminds me of something more architectural. Pretty cool. This is a gateway. Big thing. Noah was an older man. He didn't have any assistants to help him build shit. So how he got up there with that heavy shit, I don't know. There's some religious innuendo happening here. What's that place? Calgary? Or Sermon on the Mount? Something like that. But there's definitely 3 crosses. There's another one, like a steeple of some kind. And over here, this looks like a hangman's noose with a cage. This probably had something to do with man being persecuted and tortured. I'm assuming that this is all part of it. If it's not, they don't do a good job of keeping you out. You know, I'm not sure. It said 10 acres, so very possible this is part of it. Adrian's Little Theater. There's a hummingbird in there, putting on a show. What's all this? He built this? Looks like his style for sure. We ain't going in there. What's over here? This had a lot of work. This looks like Roman Colosseum or something. Okay, I was just gonna climb that, but obviously they don't want you to. So he built that, just to put it there. Noah Purifoy, what were you thinking, man? You were one busy fucker out here, I'll tell you that. So much cool shit here that, you know, he kicked my ass. And I just had to walk around and look at it. Imagine if you had to build it all. Okay, people. Well, that was Noah Purifoy's outdoor desert art museum. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please subscribe. Really appreciate you coming along for the ride. And I guess that's it for me. This is Joe Bowie, DesertTrippin, over and out in 3, 2, 1.